in the game.
Seven oh 70 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up cause we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free out, make it harder. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like open. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home.
Just spin, make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just flown in.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us south of the border to the vibrant capital of Mexico City. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Mexico City. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
319.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
319.
Rodgers going to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 35.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
He's into space past the 25. And finally marked down at the 23.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
2nd and a couple. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now Rodgers. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chains, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the 1st down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
258.
Now Rodgers. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Second and 10. Austin, the man in motion left. To throw, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. That's Warren. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Steelers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. quickly. That's caught by Brown out wide. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, 43.
Now here's Mahomes. This will be caught once again by Brown. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A quick throw here out to Brown. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup.
Now Mahomes going to shift him around.
43 at the 30-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Yellow. Let's go, little lady. Hey, color.
Mahomes quickly complete out wide. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Well, they're not hiding who their central focus is on offense. Charles, he already now has 4 receptions here on this opening drive.
And I know people who are watching the game are thinking, did they forget about him in the defensive game plan? But it's actually been the opposite. They're giving him a lot of attention, but he's been very creative and savvy in his route running and finding seams and openings in order to create these completions.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
15. Hey, 57.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. As they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
At 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Here's Rodgers. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Warren, 54 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead. That's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Yellow. Hey, 15.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. So illegal touching, Charles, on the outside.
And a lot of people wonder if the quarterback should see that. No, it's not his job to understand if the receiver's inbounds or out of bounds. You just expect him to be there. But if he takes a step out, he essentially becomes ineligible. And that's not a tough one for an official to see, especially one standing on the sideline.
Hey, 43, 15. Hey, rim left. Yellow.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
Hey, 57.
Now Mahomes. Got a man, it's Tyquan Thornton. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing it into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Line. Let's go, Lou, 80. 15. Hey, Riblet. What's that?
Mahomes to throw once more. That's complete yet again to Thornton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27.
Chiefs. First down.
Hey, 15, 15,
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Attack, attack! Right side!
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Right. Easy. Right side!
Throwing now is Mahomes. He finds Smith out of the backfield. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and just a couple. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
And Xavier Worthy from 8 yards out. And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Rodgers to throw. This is Smith with the ground. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 65 yards.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So a big play there that's going to set him up with 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
And he is going to lose yardage here. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
At the 3-yard line.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Throwing is Rodgers. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Steelers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Well, let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they're going to continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. And the Steelers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Mahomes pass intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. He's going to take another shot here. And got his man complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 76 yards. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now up to 14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
Hey, 57, 57. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday. 15, 15. Attack, attack. Spice high.
Mahomes now to throw. He's going to go up top again. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
If I'm making excuses, and I am, sometimes the sun can be difficult on a ball like that. That looked like it was going to be right there, but it's in and out of his hands. And a potential big play goes by the wayside.
Mahomes going to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Rolling.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
A 53-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half, but when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Out left and complete to Thornton. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 39. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A quick throw going to be caught by Worthy. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Yellow. Why? Yellow. I don't need to. 15. Yellow.
And again, it's Mahomes. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Well, if you're going to give out a little applause on that play, it has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Hey, Sunday.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 26.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
A quick throw caught by Rice. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Steelers' 19.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Xavier Worthy with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs have cut it back within a score. So that, Charles, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game. He had the more standard receiving touchdown earlier. This time he finds the end zone in the run game.
Yeah, it's almost as if he said, well, that's how I normally do it. That's almost boring. Give me another opportunity. This time I'll use my legs only and get into the end zone.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Mahomes will throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
That keeps the score. Steelers 28, Chiefs 23. Harrison Butker to kick off for
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
10-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd down.
Wide left.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He sets to fire deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. Rodgers now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 20-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh 1st.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And again, it's Rodgers. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. A quick throw here out to Brown. No gain on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Yellow.
shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
Good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Attack, attack! 15, yellow!
Looking to throw is Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
First and 10 at the 33-yard
Back now in
line.
Mexico City. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10. Down at the 33. Throw left side, completion to Rice. Gave a glimpse of his power, but not a whole lot of space. Down at the 30. Second and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 30-yard line.
15, yellow. 15. Attack!
Now Mahomes. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback, so that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
The Chiefs on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, ribble it! Our side!
Now here's Mahomes. He'll try and do this himself. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce, 29 yards. And the Chiefs have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. But they need their best drive of the game right here. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Rodgers going to throw to the right side and complete to Metcalf. And almost but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
A gain of 9 on the play, but it brings up 4th down.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. That's DK Metcalf running the slant. He's got it. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Rodgers to throw once more. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Warren. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Throwing is Rodgers. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
That's caught right side. It's Warren. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
Here now, 2nd and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Steelers answered back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. So a big play now as the Steelers will go for 2.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Extra point now by Boswell. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
Makes the score Steelers 35, Chiefs 29. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Yellow. Easy, 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 easy. Yellow. Hey, 43. Watch out.
Mahomes now to throw. That's caught by Thornton. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Here's 2nd down.
Yellow. I go blue, 80. 15, 15. Hey, color. Watch out.
Mahomes. And Mahomes will do it himself. And that's complete to Brown. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Yellow. White. 43. 43. Yellow. Watch out.
Mahomes. Mahomes will do it himself. That is caught downfield. It's Worthy. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Hey, yellow. Hey, go. Yellow. Watch out.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he'll get it inside the 35. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Junior on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Steelers' 34-yard line.
Hey, 57 color. 57 color. Watch out.
Here's Mahomes. And Mahomes will do it himself. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
Yellow. 40.
Mahomes going to change things up.
Hey, yellow. Hey, go gun. Yellow. Watch out.
Mahomes will throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line. Pacheco
gets it up the gut. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. The dramatic score to tie it, and now they just need the PAT to get the lead late 4th quarter.
So much for the touchdown maker. It's all about the extra point attempter. And I can't wait to see how this one turns out.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
319.
Now Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
First down.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. Back to throw. Rodgers. Now wasting time going right back to DK Metcalf. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
To throw is Rodgers. He'll find Metcalf.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Down to the final play. That's where we win in this one, a dramatic finish. And I know that the field goal was going to be pretty long, but to not kick the field goal, at least take the chance to win there with 3, what did you think, partner?
You know that in pregame, as he warms up, the kicker gets with the special teams coach, and they figure out a number in both directions, all right, versus wind, no wind, if it's a possibility, whatever it is, and they give a number to the head coach. This is where I'm good from. Between here and here, maybe that wasn't the number he gave him today.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say adios from Mexico City.